This is Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for July 22nd, 2025. The Cambodia Securities Exchange Index was down 0.31 points or 0.08% and closed at 404.46. Total trade volume was up with 61,093 shares changing hands at a total value of 325 million real or over $80,000. On the main board, 3 stocks were up. Leading the market was Phnom Penh Autonomous Port, up 1.05% or 140 real to 13,500 real per share, followed by Sihanoukville Autonomous Port, which was up 0.66% or 80 real to 12,160 real per share. Akleda Bank was also up 20 real to 6,900 real per share. On the downside, Pestec Cambodia was the biggest loser of the day, dropping 1.5% or 40 real to 2,620 real per share, followed by MJQ Education, which was down 0.5% or 10 real to 1,990 real per share. Grand Twins International and CamGSM were also down. Over on the growth board, JS Land dropped 0.36% or 10 real to 2,770 real per share, while DBD Engineering stayed flat at 2,020 real per share. Akleda Bank recorded the highest trade volume of the day with 36,422 shares changing hands at a total value of 251 million real or nearly $63,000, approximately 60% of Tuesday's trade volume. MJQ Education recorded the second highest trade volume of the day with 13,318 shares changing hands at a total value of 26 million real or over $6,600, which was 22% of July 22nd's trade volume. Moving on to the exchange rate, the Khmer Real to USD was stable at 4,008 real per US dollar, while the US dollar index was down to 97.86. Looking at global commodities, oil prices declined for a third consecutive session on Tuesday on concerns the brewing trade war between major crude consumers, the United States and the European Union, will curb fuel demand growth by reducing economic activity. Brent crude futures were down 49 cents or 0.7% to 68.72 US dollars a barrel. West Texas Intermediate crude was at 66.60 US dollars a barrel, down 60 cents or 0.90%. Gold eased as investors booked profits after prices scaled a 5-week high, while market participants focused on trade talks ahead of US President Donald Trump's August 1st deadline. Spot gold fell 0.3% to 3,386.25 US dollars per ounce. Earlier in the session, bullion hit its highest since June 17th. U.S. gold futures were down 0.2% at 3,398.40 US dollars. Stock futures were little changed early Tuesday after the S&P 500 and Nasdaq Composite hit fresh records. As of the time of the Cambodian market's closing, futures tied to the Dow Jones Industrial Average moved up 5 points or 0.01%, S&P 500 futures ticked down 0.03%, while Nasdaq 100 futures lost 0.08%. This was Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for July 22nd.